These are the brand new Bose Quietcomfort Buds 2nd generation. And these are Apple's latest 2nd generation Airpods Pro. Both are brand new and both were indeed recently released. Both offer amazing active noise cancellation as well as transparency mode, whereas Bose has something similar to transparency mode. It's aware and performs extremely well. These two are my personal favorite earbuds available currently in the market due to the fact that its active noise cancellation works really well. If I just want to zone out the world, I easily can with either one of these two. But with two options like this, so which one out of the two should you really buy? Well, in today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and help you decide on that, where I'm gonna go ahead and cover all the pros and cons between these two. So sit back and relax. Let's start off with the Quietcomfort 2. Now, compared to the 1st generation, these received a massive overhaul in not just design, but also internally, as now it's smaller than the previous generation, and in my opinion, and they're more pleasant to look at, especially while you're wearing them out in public. Meanwhile, with the AirPods Pros, they look 100% identical to the 1st generation, which isn't a bad thing, but from an exterior point of view, there wasn't really that much improvements in terms of overall design. It's the internal hardware where things definitely did evolve. So let's get straight to the point and talk about the battery life. Both of these earbuds under single charge are retailed and are listed to be able to last up to 6 hours under single charge, which is great. Both earbuds actually support fast charging capabilities as well, as Apple rated earbuds to be able to receive 1 hour of audio playback time with just 5 minutes of charging. Meanwhile, the Bose can deliver a 2-hour listening audio playback time with just 20 minutes of charging. So both are able to deliver a lot of audio playback time in a matter of minutes. Now, the Bose charges with a USB-C port underneath, and that's it, which is a massive con because these retail for $299 and they do not have wireless charging capabilities. Meanwhile, the AirPods, their retail price is $250 and they have the capability to not just charge via lightning cable, but can also wirelessly charge, supports Apple MagSafe charging, and you could use the Apple Watch charging puck to charge these bad boys if you have to. So these have a lot of different charging options for $50 less compared to the Bose. But in grand total, the case entirely are able to deliver 30 hours of audio playback time. So audio playback time, both offer the same 30 overall. Just however, it's the AirPods Pro 2nd generation case where it's really decked out in a lot of unique features. For instance, not only does it support those other charging methods, but down here, this is actually an internal speaker, which allows you to hear feedback sound when you charge it. And if you misplace the case somewhere in your household or something, you can actually play the speaker so it could play sound so you can locate it faster. In addition to that, these do support the position tracking with the Find My app. So very similar to AirTags, the AirPods Pro will be linked to your Apple account and you can play sound and track the exact location to locate the AirPods in case you misplace it somewhere or it gets stolen, as this will be linked to your Apple account. So if somebody steals this and try to pair them to their device, they will see this message, which will not allow them to pair to their device due to the fact that it's linked to another user's Apple account. So in other words, if someone tries stealing this will basically just become paperweight. The Bose do not have this security feature, nor does it have a precision finding ability. So if you misplace these, you have to backtrack and hope that nobody stole them. And in terms of additional features, it doesn't end there. The case itself is also IPX4 dust and water resistant. Meanwhile, the Bose, they don't have that either. And it still doesn't end there. On the side right here, this was an added update. There's actually a small hole right here to fit a lanyard if you wish. So if I'll be real with you, for $50 less, you do get a lot more features compared to the Bose in terms of just talking about the case. Now, since we were previously talking about the water and dust resistant rating, both the earbuds, not the case, but the earbuds on both the Bose and the AirPods Pros are both rated the same IPX4 dust resistant rating, so both can easily be worn outdoors in the rain or while you're working out without worrying of damaging them with your bodily fluids and such. Now, the AirPods Pros, these are less likely to fit in all ear canals. I've known some people who had to return the AirPods Pro because of this reason, and even though the 2nd generation AirPods Pro now have an additional extra small silicone tip, some of those people that had fitting problems still had to return even the second generation AirPods Pro. So in other words, AirPods Pro, I'm lucky enough that they fit fine in my ear canals. So if the original first generation AirPods Pro fit you fine, the second generation AirPods Pro should fit you just fine. Just however, I have to give Bose the point right here in terms of becoming more compatible with other users' ears, because they actually give you a variety of different fitting sizes and choices to choose from, odd combinations, because this little silicone is also a ring you can actually swap. So the likelihood that the Bose will fit you if you have experienced fitting problems with other earbuds is highly likely that the Bose will be a better fit for you. It's just something I wanted to highlight. But Bose offer awesome software abilities where you can actually run a fit test utilizing its internal microphones. Bose will tell you if you have the right seal or not. Now the AirPods Pro only comes available in one color option, and that is this gloss white color. Meanwhile, the Bose, two color choices to choose from. This black is one I have, and there's this like off-tone skin color case. I personally prefer black. That skin color one, it's kind of odd, but personal preference, at least you have that option. But I can't fail to mention that with the AirPods, if you buy it directly out of Apple's website, you're free to actually have a custom engraving in the middle of your AirPods if you want to customize it in some way. So Apple will offer a free engravement, basically. Now in terms of controls, control-wise, they're very similar across each other. Of course, you have all the common gesture controls, like a tap will pause and play, a double tap will skip forward, a triple tap will go back, and a long press will allow you to toggle between different modes. Just both of these devices do things differently. AirPods, you have to actually press down with like a pinch, so a little bit force to toggle between those different modes. Meanwhile, the Bose is just a simple tap. Both are extremely easy to use and very pleasant and very responsive. I have no complaints here. So operating these two are, without a doubt, extremely easy. Now Bose actually do offer volume controls. With the Bose, a slide up and down will adjust the audio. AirPods Pro's second generation also supports this as well. Now in terms of range, Bose are actually indeed running the latest Bluetooth, which is Bluetooth 5.3, and are able to deliver up to 30 miles. Up to 30 miles, god damn it, where do you go car? That'll be amazing. Up to 30 feet of range. Now with that said, out of these two earbuds, which one of these sound the best? In my personal opinion, this is what I've noticed. So with active noise cancellation, the AirPods second generation sound incredible, an improvement compared to the first generation. But I have to give the overall noise cancellation and overall best sounding experience to the Bose. I'm no audiophile, but from my personal experience, the Bose is like an 8 out of 10, and the AirPods Pro is like a 7 out of 10. Both sound absolutely amazing, but with the Bose, its active noise cancellation works extremely well in a loud environment. Meanwhile, with the AirPods Pro 2, don't get me wrong, the active noise cancellation works phenomenal, but I have noticed it performs better in a low sound environment. So like, I don't know, I guess like a kitchen. Meanwhile, the Bose can handle like a cafeteria, as an example. So if I travel a lot and I use a lot of public transportation, I will personally pick the Bose active noise cancellation. It's really good. And the Bose also allows you to actually customize its active noise cancellation, and you can actually adjust the level. Meanwhile, the AirPods Pro second generation, you can only toggle it on and off. You really can't customize it and create different profiles. But when it comes to viewing videos and movies, I have to give it to Apple, because their AirPods second generation, the AirPods Pro 2, support spatial audio, which in case you don't know, it actually is head tracking. So let's say for example, I'm viewing something in front of me, I put the AirPods on for a full 3D immersion. If something goes by, it will actually give me like a 3D effect. And in addition to that, if you actually have it fixed, if you actually rotate your head, or I mean like unfixed, it will actually like rotate the audio as you shift your head. I don't know, the experience is much more pleasant when it comes to viewing movies or videos with the AirPods Pro, just due to the fact of that spatial audio tracking feature. The Bose don't offer that, unfortunately. Now, for my personal experience as a consumer, I had more troubleshooting problems with the Bose, because when I first paired it, I was getting this message that was annoying, easy to fix, but time consuming. So for the best pairing and easier to and less troubleshooting problems, I face less problems with the AirPods Pro, because these are easily able to pair on your Apple device with this magic pairing capability, and once you pair it with one device, it's automatically paired across all your other Apple devices. So if you're in the Apple ecosystem, I'll highly recommend the AirPods second generation. The Bose sometimes is a headache. And then another feature that the AirPods Pro have is Bose can toggle the virtual voice assistant. If you change the setting, a long press on the stem or the earbud will allow your virtual voice assistant to start listening. The AirPods Pro actually offer hands-free, so you can actually launch your virtual voice assistant by just calling its name out. The Bose do not have this type of feature. And now let's go ahead and do a mic test. And this is the microphone quality in an outdoor environment with the brand new 2nd generation AirPods Pro. From my personal experience, it sounds really good. Never had any complaints or anything like that during a phone call of like the other person on the other line having a hard time understanding me. These work extremely well. Here we are, same exact environment with the Bose, and there's actually an airplane above me. I really don't hear it, but when I was playing them on, I was able to hear that there was an airplane above. Should pass by now, but same exact walkway with the AirPods Pro. You can hear the background at a neighborhood park. So from my experience, these also pick up my voice really well, especially in an outdoor environment. But you be the judge. Let me know in the comment section if you prefer one over the other. So in conclusion, if you're in the Apple ecosystem, I'll still advise just looking into the AirPods Pros. They're $50 less, and they still offer a great active and transparency mode, very similar to the Bose. But if you're not on an Apple ecosystem, you can't go wrong with either or. Yes, you could also pair your AirPods Pros to a non-Apple device like a Nintendo Wii or even an Android device. So both support Bose operating systems just fine. It's something I wanted to quickly highlight. But for the less headaches, I still would recommend the AirPods Pros too. Meanwhile with the Bose, it's honestly not for me, but if I travel a lot, like through the airport and stuff like that, I would actually pick these due to the fact that its active noise cancellation does a great job. After all, it is Bose. They have a nice reputation of making nice active noise cancellation earbuds, over-the-ear headphones. And the transparency mode, well, the awareness mode, works almost just as well as Apple does with its active noise cancellation. I'm able to hear people around me, be aware of my surrounding just fine, which means if I was wearing the Bose and somebody goes up to me and asks me a question, I'll still be able to have a conversation with them while wearing these without having to take them off. But there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, and another thing, they do have ear detection. So by taking one out of the ear, it will automatically pause and resume back as soon as you place it back in your ear. So these two earbuds are extremely modern, and they're definitely the best of the best. Again, if you're in the Apple ecosystem, save yourself the headache and just go with the AirPods Pro 2. $50 less, and it offers a lot more in my opinion. This is just personal preference at this point. But I don't know, let me know in the comment section down below. Which one would you personally pick and why? Aside from that, there you guys have it. If you'd like to watch more, maybe you went ahead and pick up a pair of the Bose. I actually covered a tips and trick guide video over here where I highlight all the amazing hidden features and stuff that the app can do. And then that video over there, that is a video, but for the AirPods Pro as well, of all the amazing hidden features and some unique tips and tricks showing you the best ways to use both devices to its full potential. Aside from that, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.